We've been doing this since 1795. I'm responsible for the bourbon that we make today to be up in quality as my father made before me and as, you know, all of our ancestors leading up. I'm kind of excited to introduce Mila to what we do here in Kentucky.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mila. Welcome to my part of the world.
I love it here.
You ready to drink a little bourbon?
History asks questions of us all, even the Beam family. Would you lead the way when disaster strikes? Would you fight for what's right? Would you bide your time? Would you chase fashion or stay true to yourself? 2 centuries, 1 bourbon. That's how Jim Beam makes history. How will you make yours? Jim Beam. Make history. The Beam family has a long history of doing things their own way. In fact, they age every drop of Jim Beam twice as long as the law requires for a true Kentucky straight bourbon. So, 4 long years from now, I'll be back for this one. That's how Jim Beam makes history. How will you make yours? Jim Beam made history by perfecting the recipe for the world's #1 bourbon. Now we've infused it with real honey. So come springtime, don't get between these guys and that barrel. Jim Beam honey, make history. As our bourbon ages, a small amount evaporates. This is the angel's share, gone forever. But some liquid stays trapped deep inside the wood. This is the devil's cut. We've made history by extracting it. A richer, full-flavored bourbon. Devil's Cut from Jim Beam. I like the sound of a bourbon being poured.
You're a Kentucky girl now.
Aw, thanks. Cheers.
You got the Kentucky chew down.
Inside the rack houses of Jim Beam, every barrel's aged 4 long years for a fuller, smoother flavor. Our history's made from the inside. How will you make yours?